Welcome everybody. Level M Diecast bringing you some Greenlight action today. Trying to get some holes filled in. Greenlight releases are a little bit crazy right now. It's kind of difficult to get certain things. And Hobby Lobby's not stocking all that well, but most of my Greenlight comes from online purchases because that's just kind of the way to do it. Did pick up a kind of an odd sort of mini GT, or I'm sorry, Greenlights with the mini GTs that I recently picked up. From this particular vendor, my normal vendor, wholesale diecast models, not really stocking Greenlight at the rate that I need them to. They're not getting everything, it seems like. One of the things that I haven't found from them yet is Hobby Shop Series 13. So this is the 72 Cadillac Coupe Deville. Does have a vintage gas pump. The non-lowrider version, the completely factory, just fantastic boat. Looking fantastic. Now, there are a couple more from this series that I am still looking to get. Most notably is that 89 Ford Taurus, but I'm also looking for the Ram. So those are the three that I'm looking for the collection here at Level M for this particular release. So I'm going to crack that guy open. We got some more Cadillac action going on, though. This is Vintage Ad Cars Series 7. So this is the 72 Cadillac Sedan Deville. So same car, just 2 extra doors. Still an enormously large boat. Again, not the lowrider version, just the regular standard version, looking fantastic. Kind of a steel blue kind of color. Looks pretty fantastic. There's going to be a couple more from this series we're going to take a look at. Another one that also exists in the lowrider series, but this is not a lowrider. 63 Impala Sport Coupe. So I absolutely love this casting from Greenlight. They just did a fantastic job. Super happy to get one that's not a lowrider. Just a factory one. This one looks good in maroon. This is hardtop. So pretty nice on that guy. And then the last one from Vintage Ad Cars that we currently have. 1970 Datsun 510. Does have that ski rack on it. This is the last one that we're particularly going to add here at Level M. This one has a ridiculously cool Easter egg. Super cool Easter egg. When we crack this open, I'm gonna tell you what the Easter egg is. Once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Just saying. A couple more Greenlights, though. We have some hobby exclusives. Technically, these are Miho exclusives. They are a couple of them. First one is the Mini Cooper in Falken tires. Does come with the Stig, so to speak. And then, of course, this just pointless box like they normally do. Super tiny, just itty bitty guy. So we're going to crack him open. Kind of interesting to see Falken livery on a Mini Cooper, but kind of interesting at the same time. This one is very nice. This is the Jeep Gladiator in Gulf Deco. This is the lifted one with the gigantic tires on it. It does have a driver with it. Kind of not as much of a Stig type of figure. It's more of a actual racer kind of figure. This one particularly looks good in the package. Don't even think that thing's going to fit in the box. But we'll kind of size them up a little bit when we crack them open. Just for shits and giggles. And of course, you guys have read the title. There is one single AutoWorld. That is this one in this particular weird assortment of stuff. This is the Rat Fink Hellcat. Just insane. I mean, this thing is just insane. It's got a pink interior, just fluorescent green wheels, just ridiculous. Just looks ridiculous. And I mean, in the best way possible. This thing is awesome. Super awesome. And then I'll give you a little bit of a teaser, potentially. If you guys follow my Instagram, you will already know what this is. We are going to crack this open at the end. It's pretty cool. It's something I already had, but something interesting about this one. So if you follow my Instagram, you already know what it is. So let's get to cracking. All right, everybody, we're going to kick this off. 1972 Cadillac Coupe Deville in a kind of a pastelish kind of blue. Actually looks pretty good. It does have the black vinyl top, which is a very, very nice addition. Quite a bit of chrome because, of course, that's, it was the 70s. There's tons of chrome still. This guy looks good as usual. Just ridiculous. We're going to take a couple close looks at those wheels because I think those wheels are really, really nice detail. Does come with a vintage gas pump, which is kind of cool. I do kind of like the Hobby Shop series because it comes with little accessories. That is not any particular fuel company or whatever, just says gas on it. But it looks pretty cool in white and gold. I don't know why I like this Cadillac so much. This one and the Sedan Deville, I don't know what it is, but man, it's just really hit a weird niche with me. Now, I don't do the AutoWorld like El Dorado and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. For some reason, these ones just hit. They look very, very, very good. This one is no exception. This guy looks just, I mean, look at the wheels. Look at the detail on the wheels. You got your Cadillac symbol on there. I mean, just look at this boat. But it looks so good. It looks so good. Deets in the front, definitely not attractive. Definitely not attractive, but still pretty cool. Deets in the back. Again, no plates. You know, Greenlight is not doing plates anymore. Taking a look at our base, 1511 is the number. So relatively low number. There are two separate bases between this one and the lowrider, in case you guys are wondering. And yes, this guy is notched for a trailer hitch. Because yes, you're going to be towing a trailer with your 72 Coupe Deville. Or maybe you want to switch it up and grab your Sedan Deville. This one is in kind of a steel blue, a little bit of a metallic flavor to it. It's a cool color. It's a really cool color. Same black vinyl roof. Looks extremely good. These two particular Cadillacs that we're starting with. Now, I don't know if it'll be all, but these two particular ones look fantastic. Quality-wise, I really hope that Greenlight has gotten their act together with the quality, got things fixed up. This guy looks really, really good, though. Now, I will tell you that there's probably not that much height difference between the two of these and their lowrider counterparts, because these Cadillacs sit pretty low as it is. I think maybe just the front's a little bit lower, but regardless, still very, very, very good. This was from the vintage car line, so obviously there's no accessory with this guy. Again, just those fantastic wheels with the Cadillac logo in the middle. Looks super good. No plates again. It's all good. 2324 is my number on the bottom. And yes, this guy is ready for a trailer hitch as well. I think for the most part, Greenlight probably just preps them all for trailer hitches just in case. Just in case they want to hook them up. All right, 63 Impala. This thing is in dark maroon. It is not metallic at all, but looks really, really good. Now, they use the same casting for the hardtop versus the convertible. So the entire roof section here, this is all plastic. And they just swap them out, basically, if you're going to have the windshield or the full roof. I think it's perfectly fine. The previous two didn't have any opening features, but this guy, I do believe, has an opening hood. If I remember, we'll check it out. But this one looks really, really good. I mean, just really, really good. It's just a fantastic casting. Again, the wheels are just top-notch. Greenlight's really gotten a lot better with their wheels. It's a little bit different on the commercial side of things. You know, you get like the police cars that kind of all have the same big steelies. But I think that's perfectly fine. So this guy, I believe, has opening hood. There you go. Very nicely detailed in there. Nicely painted up. Got your big block down in there. Your air cleaner. It is all black surround in there. So very, very nice detail in there. This guy has extremely good details on the front. Your bow tie there on the top of the hood looks really, really good. Of course, those wheels, very, very nice. Just a bone stock Impala. It's not trying to be anything it's not supposed to be. It's just basically like right off the showroom floor. See what number we got with this gun. Ooh, 508. It's a pretty low number. It's a pretty decent number. This guy is actually not decoed up to take a trailer hitch. He is not tooled to take a trailer hitch. So I know there's a little line right there, a little dot in the back right here. The trailer hitches will not fit in that. So this guy looks like he'll never see a trailer hitch, which probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing. All right, we're going to go on to our 70 Datsun 510 with the ski rack. Got some skis up on the top. This guy does have opening hood. We'll take a look at this guy. This guy is ultra factory. Ultra factory. Again, not trying to be something it's not. Not trying to be Hot Wheelsified. It's not being modified for the current collector market, which is JDM craze. It's not a Kaido house. You know what I mean? That's one of the things I like about Greenlight is things are just very factory, very done up. Sometimes they have some crazy decos on there, but other than that, it's really, really good. This guy has chrome wheels. Very nice. Has the white wall tires on there. Now, Greenlight has had some issues recently with some very wonky painted white walls. This guy is very, very, very good. They're not perfect, but they are a bazillion times better than what they've been doing. So that's pretty cool. It does have the 2 sets of skis on the top. Does have ski poles and the skis. And if you guys have been staring at this the whole time and you're like, Level M, you said that there was an Easter egg. You said there was an Easter egg. Where's the Easter egg? Well, if you don't know what the Easter egg is by now, then you may not be a Datsun fan, because if you look at the skis, they got the BRE stripes on them. Totally 100% BRE. Got the colors and everything. They are double striped, so if you get close up to them, there's 2 sets of stripes there. It's a very, very, very thin line in between, but there are 2 sets of stripes. So those are literally BRE stripes. You just can't get any cooler than that. You just can't get any cooler than that. Whoever at Greenlight decided, hey, let's throw some stripes on these skis, and let's do it the BRE style on a Datsun. Genius. That guy needs a raise. Now this does have opening hood, very stiff. Ooh, wow! It will not open any further than that. You can see the blue down in there. Oh man, it's just crazy. Just super fragile too. That's the one thing about Greenlights too. They are very fragile. So unfortunately, that hood just doesn't want to open any further. There are your wheels. Just want to showcase that real quick because the wheels look fantastic. Taking a look at the number. Wow. 187. Wow, that's a pretty low number. That's pretty cool. I like getting low numbers. Like I said, it doesn't really matter, but it's just cool. It's just cool to have a low number. You know, just looking at the deets of this guy, look really, really good. Man, I'm just so stoked. These, I mean, look at the white wall tires. Look at that. Man. You know what, Greenlight? If you've listened to all of us collectors complaining about your crappy quality, I really appreciate that you guys have addressed the issue, because it really seems like it to me that they finally got this under control. All right, we're going to go a little bit more micro car style, even smaller than a Datsun 510. We're going to be taking a look right here. This is the Mini Cooper S, the 1275S. It does come with a figure. Definitely not the Stig, but you know, he's kind of Stig-ish. I bet you, actually, you know what? I think Greenlight has done a figure they've actually called Stig, and I'm pretty sure it's the exact same mold as that one. Just saying. This guy obviously doesn't have any opening features. It is way too small. This Mini Cooper is itty bitty teeny tiny. Just has a plain white interior, but it all has all those bits on the outside. There is a little bit of a British flag on the back. We'll take a look at some of those deets up close a little bit. And those tiny wheels. They're teeny tiny wheels. But it looks pretty good. It does have the kind of rally lights in the front. It does come with the box. Oops, wrong box. There we go. It does come with a box right here. There's nothing with it. This guy will fit in the box. There's nothing in the box, though. So if you want to put him in the box, just don't move the box. Just don't move it. Taking a look at some of these up-close deets. There you go with your British flag. Just have GB on the back for Great Britain. Looks pretty good. This guy is plated up. This is a hobby exclusive. This is probably based on a relatively real Deco, I would think. That's why they have the plate on there, but I could be wrong. It's nice to see the plate on there, though. Get some focus in there. There we go. With his 5 style headlights. Looks pretty fancy. There is your base deets, 252, so that's a pretty low number again. It is a black painted base. This guy is done up for a trailer hitch. I'm not sure why the heck they would even consider doing this guy with a trailer hitch, but they did. That is the most ridiculous. The wheels are pretty nice, except for they're just plain white. I wish they could have like maybe got some print on there for the lug nuts or something like that, but other than that, looks pretty good. This guy is ultra tiny. It's super tiny. He's really tiny. As a matter of fact, I think when we roll out, maybe we'll put him next to the Coupe Deville. Or maybe the Sedan Deville. We'll see. All right, going on to another hobby exclusive. This is the Jeep Gladiator 2021 in Golf Deco. And yes, he has his own little Stig type figure with Golf on the front and back. This is the modified Gladiator. Does have roof rack on there. Does have the brush bar in the front. Lifted up with those big tires. I think those might be the same style tires that they did on Stacy David's or Stacy, whoever that guy is. The guy that modifies cars. They did it on that big Power Wagon looking thing from back in the day with the gun turret in the back. These might be a little bit too small, but I think they're on the same. I think they're on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure that's where they came from. This guy has seen those wheels a couple of times on this casting. This one particularly nice just because it's hobby exclusive. Done up for M&J Toys. So I see like this one with the white wheels is fine, but you get that little bit of orange print on the center hub in there and it looks superb. This Jeep looks pretty good. It looks really, really, really good actually. I'm pretty impressed on this one. Look at this deco, just all done up. Wheels are looking great. Prints are looking great. Quality's looking great. The bumpers on there straight on the front. Looks good. Orange painted on the bar. Details in there for the integrated winch. There is the other deets on the other side, number 35. Even got some Gulf print on the back. Says Jeep. This guy does not have a opening top because I'm pretty sure that this casting is not supposed to have an opening top. So gone over that a couple of times. This guy has been in hitch and tow before, so you know he's already got a trailer hitch set up. So I guess maybe they do connect it with the dot. So I stand corrected because this guy's definitely been in hitch and tow already. This guy is etched, so it looks like 4057, pretty high number, but that's okay. I really like this one. I think this might be one of the best versions yet. It is not the best version, just because I'm not a Gulf fanboy. But it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. All right, we got one AutoWorld, and it's not just any AutoWorld. This is a Rat Fink AutoWorld. This is an interesting choice. Now, Round 2, who owns Johnny Lightning AutoWorld, they do the slot cars or some other stuff, Racing Champions, that kind of stuff. They have obviously picked up the Rat Fink license some time ago, and they have been coming out with a ton of merch for Rat Fink. Now, this is something that I never ever thought that they would do, kind of merge this on a modern car, but I think this is fantastic. I mean, this is super cool. Pink interior, pink top, pink spoiler. It's called the Hell Rat, as you see on the back. It says Rat Fink Racing, Big Daddy. It's got the nice Dodge hashtags on the side. It says Dodge with the, man, just Hellcat logo. Just everything looks good on this one. This is actually super cool. I really want to know what you guys think about this because I think this is fantastic. This is probably the coolest Hellcat release thus far, but it will be topped because they are doing a kind of that military style where they have like the mouth on the front. Looks like a P-51 Mustang deco. A lot of people do that on cars. There is a Hellcat coming with that deco, and that is just going to own all. It's going to own all. But this one looks pretty good for the time being. It definitely takes the cake. I really like this. I know I'm just going on and on. It's just so cool. I really like this a lot. So there it is, the Hell Rat on the front. This guy does have an opening hood. I will see if we can get the freaking hood open. AutoWorlds are ultra tight tolerances, so I don't know if we'll get it open. Does have Goodyear on the tires. Again, all those deets. Says Rat Fink on the plate. Dodge on the back. These are the deets on the bottom. Always try to look at the manufacturing dates. That one's too small. Oh, it's on the top. There we go. 525. So this just hit the shelves, so it's been out for about 4 months since it's been 4 months since it was manufactured. So we're getting better. We'll see if this guy wants to open up real quick. Let's see here. All right, got it open. And I'm glad because look at that. That looks pretty cool. Got your supercharged Hemi down in there, some print underneath there. Some green as well. That looks so cool. Really glad I got that open. It's pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I'll let that guy roll just a couple of rolls. Now, I gave you guys a little bit of a teaser. If you guys follow my Instagram, you already know what I'm going to show you. This is one of the coolest things that I've found in a long time. I actually wanted to find one of these desperately, and I was actually lucky enough to actually find one because I think it just looks so wicked. It just looks so wicked. So we'll get our Hellcat off of there. We are going to go back to Greenlight, and well, check that out. Yep, I pulled a greenie. Greenies are very rare for a multitude of reasons. One of the reasons is Greenlight is extremely difficult to find in the wild. There's very few places that carry it, at least here in Colorado where I am. So I buy a lot of it online, and of course you don't get green machines shipped to you. It just doesn't work that way. But I did pick this one up at Hobby Lobby. I did post this up on my Instagram feed because I was super stoked. Super cool that it's a Black Bandit one. It's just all the cog wheels and stuff are just super metallic, just chrome green, just pop. It just pops so good. I really, really like these tank castings. Just fantastic stuff from Greenlight. And yes, in case you were wondering, even the bottom is done up. Just ridiculous. This is number 5972. But who cares about the flipping number? Oh, man, so cool. And, of course, this paint's on there ultra thick, so it looks even better. I mean, look at that. Look how cool that looks. Yes, there are rubber tracks. Yes, this does rotate. They do move. It is extremely difficult to move it. The tracks are very thin, so... But yes, they do move, and all those are individual wheels, which are just ridiculous. I know, just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And of course, yes, this guy has, full moving turret and all that good stuff like that. So I'm just super stoked. I just thought that was super cool. I like to show that out there and know what you guys think about that, because I think that's just one of the coolest greenies ever. It's just super, super cool. I wouldn't give that up for all the money in the world. It's just such a cool thing. Definitely going to throw that up in the display whenever I figure out where the military stuff's going for sure. But just for the sake of entertainment purposes, we'll put our little Mini Cooper here just to show how big the tank is. Now that tank is not quite to scale. It would be a bit bigger than that than it is, comparatively. It's close. It's close, but the tank is a little bit on the small side. But it still looks pretty crazy. So I just want to throw it out there. And then, of course, these are pretty much going to be to scale to each other. That is going to be your Sedan Deville and your itty bitty teeny tiny microscopic Mini Cooper that you could almost put inside of that Cadillac in just the interior, which is crazy. So there you go. That is the current Greenlight haul. Glad I could unbox those, show those to you guys. I'm really, really happy about the Caddies. It's super awesome. That little Easter egg for the Datsun's pretty cool. Tell everybody you know, because I think that's a pretty cool touch. That Hellcat, ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then, of course, a cool green. So let me know what you guys think about that. As always, appreciate every single one of you. You guys support the channel. You guys make it work. So I thank you, every single one of you guys, for watching. You guys are awesome, guys, gals, whoever. Old, young, it doesn't matter to me. I'm glad that you guys are diecast fans. I'm glad you guys can join me. And like I said, I always read the comments. So if you got something to say, let me know. Appreciate that. We're going to roll out. Thank you very much. Leveling Diecast.